Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you're having a good day. So I thought I'd come on today and give you a little update of can you start a business and run it on 4 hours a day or less? Can you even have a business and run it while you're disabled and having to deal with health problems and just general pain in a day and yeah, stuff like that. So for you who don't know, I brought my back at 30 year old. Before that, I was did tree surgery. I want a tree surgeon because I'm not qualified, but I can cut a tree down if you want me to. Um, but I did do tree surgery. I was groundsman, and I also did. Helped run a bouncy castle business, and I done a lot of other jobs before that. Some jobs that people would not even think about doing. And I've done 12-hour shifts, 16-hour shifts. I worked on a fair. I've done so much graft in the 30 years when I was working. And then when I broke my back, I didn't ever think that ever have a broken back in my life or ever be in a disability. But it turns out that well, life had different life had different options for me. Now, some days are bad, some days are good, some days are horrible. It's an up and down journey. It's been like that for the last 13 years now. And to be fair, I wrote myself off. I didn't really like. I don't have to work. I don't have to try and start a business. No government are expecting me to be in the workforce. In fact, the doctors and these people said that I'm actually a danger in the workforce rather than than I think. So that's why I'm signed off work and I don't work. But it doesn't mean I shouldn't because I like working. Working's fun. You get to meet people. You go out. Well, when you've got the energy, you get to go out and yeah, it was fun. Well, when I didn't have a broken back. I used to just be out all the time. Like you ask anyone, most people in Kent, I was always out and about doing something. And now, like I said, since I was 30, so it's been like 13, 14 years. I sort of just been not doing what I'm used to and having to deal with a system and a benefits and a this and a that. And trust me, that it was bad times. At one time, I was living on like I had to live on 230 quid a month or something like that. It was absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it's not been an easy ride for me. And I've tried some things here and there to help myself out, but they've never worked out. It's always ended up in a bit of a shit storm. Turns out that's a bit due to my own mental health, ADHD things and all this that I've got that I didn't know I had, which makes me think about my past and when I was younger and the help I could have been given. I don't know, and not probably people knew that I had ADHD, so that I knew my council was corrupt as anything, so they didn't really want to look after me in the system anyway. My town was earmarked for being writ off my estate, and they've tried writing us off ever since. So the council don't look after us in our town, and they just basically councillors are just out for themselves and just making their own money. Us people who pay the taxes and everything, we're just ants to them, and that's clear to see. So I mean, yeah, if they'd given me the help that I needed years ago, maybe a lot of the stuff that's happened in that book wouldn't have happened, and the things that went down in that book that I wrote about, they wouldn't have gone down that way. But you can't dwell on the past. You've just got to think about the future, and that's what following all these gurus and stuff. Obviously, like 4 hours a day. If I can run a business, if this business can succeed on me doing 4 hours a day and the actual amount of effort I put into it, which some days have been a lot, some days haven't, then great, wicked. We're selling books, we're selling benches, and we're making money. I don't need to be on the help of the system. But if I can't do it on 4 hours a day and it doesn't work, and this business isn't going anywhere, and I don't make any money, then it doesn't work, does it? And you need to put more hours in than what I'm doing, and you have to put more effort into going to more events and places, etc., than what I'm doing. But I'm not going to push myself more than what I feel necessary. I'm not going to put myself in situations where I feel that it's going to be bad for me, or bad for my health, or bad for anyone else around me. So that's just that. And like I said, we're going to do more of these videos because I've been on this now for about 2 years. 2 year journey it's been so far since I started. Like just I followed this progressive group, Ron Moore, and I also, you got Simon Squibb, Follow Your Dream. Well, I had a lot of dreams. One of them was for Simon Squibb to give me some money and put my bench outside his steps, and that I thought that was going to be a good dream, but that never worked out. So I'm still a bit down about that because, yeah, you know what I mean? People say they're helping, go on the line. You see all these post gurus saying they're helping people, and then it's the disabled people or people who are vulnerable that are going to end up the worst off. And that's that at the end of the day. And I'll prove that to you. Or maybe I'll prove you wrong, and I'll be proved wrong. And like I say, my business, benches, books, and everything else will work out brilliantly. But so far, nah. But if you would like to buy my book, Manchester Maze, also got the Adventures of a Bag of Flour out on Amazon, then get in touch. And if you think you can help me make it better and see how this journey could go some different way, then please get in touch. Chris Can Handyman, Instagram. Contact details are in my links. Thank you very much. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. Peace out. And it's not the best camera, is it?